Welcome to TechbrothersIt. In this video, we are going to take a look into the PySpark RDD caching and persistence. Now, let's take a look on the definition and why exactly we need to use this one. When you are using the same RDD many times, like in loop or machine learning, it takes a lot of time to recompute it every time. Cache or persist save the RDD in memory or disk if needed, so it can be quickly reused without repeating the calculations. This helps to make your program faster and efficient. Now let's take a look what exactly is cache. Cache is a shorthand for persist and storage level memory plus disk. So it is, if you use this cache, then it means that the data will be saved into the memory, and if it does not fit into the memory, it will go to the disk. So if you use the persist, allows choosing different storage levels, so such as only memory or memory plus disk, etc. Unpersist remove the RDD from the cache and storage. So now we are done with the definition almost here, and let's take a look on the storage levels here. So memory only stores in the RAM, fails if not enough memory, and then you have memory and disk, stores in the RAM first, spills to the disk if needed. So if you have a large data, then it will use the memory, whatever fits in memory, then the rest of that will go to the disk. So now let's go ahead and create our sample RDD and the transformation. So here's RDD equal to spark.spark context parallelize, and then I'm providing this data here. So this will create our RDD, and then what we did here, map underscore RDD, that's a new RDD, and we are applying a map transformation to the original RDD. So RDD.map and lambda name, and then a name comma 1. So this RDD, if I'm gonna go ahead and print that for you as well, so you can see the difference between two of them. And here collect. So first we have simple RDD, I'm printing that out, and then map RDD, so I'm printing that out. So you can see the both of them. The first one will have just elements, and the second one will have the value we have added to it. So this will like look like key value pair, after we apply the map. Now this map RDD is ready, and what we are going to do, we are putting this map RDD persist, storage level, memory and disk. So we're putting in memory, and whatever doesn't fit in memory, that will go to the disk, because we need to use this maybe in the next transformations. So we don't want the calculation happen over and over. So what we are going to do, we are going to execute this, and now map.persist, this line of code will put this into the memory and disk. Now here see, I'm using this map.reduce by key transformation, and then I'm adding the values a plus b, so and then collecting it. So you see that now use the cache RDD multiple times. So once we put that map RDD and in the cache, or put in the memory and disk, now we can keep using it, and it will be coming from that memory or storage. So here I'm putting reduce by key transformation, and then the next one I'm saying map.RDD, same one that I have persisted right here, and group by key, and then map values, list, collector. So I'm applying different transformations. So I can use this as many as times I want, and you can see right there. So count by key, so we have Ahmed twice, Ali twice, and then we have a count by key. So this one is giving us the group by, and given lists all the values here, so you can see right there. And then once I'm done with all those different transformations, and then I can use RDD map underscore RDD dot unpersist, and that will unpersist to free up the memory. So that you can do right there. In our case, I mean, it's a very small data set, so it's not a big deal, but you can see the scenario where you have created the RDD, maybe it's a large size RDD, and then have done some calculations on it. Maybe in this case we just did this very simple transformation, but you might have done some large size transformations, and then you don't want to repeat those transformations over and over when you go for next transformations. So in this case you will always go ahead and persist that, put in the memory, and then keep using the next transformations that you need to, and it will use your persisted data that's in memory and disk instead of recalculating everything from starting. I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.